Okay, everybody, welcome to another art stream. It's Sunday evening. It's raining like hell outside. It's pouring God's tears, but I'm here. It was really hot yesterday. It's pretty cold today outside. So welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Casual and Joey. Yes, a mimic. Now, disclaimer: I'm not entirely convinced I want to add this to the pack because technically I already have 6 monsters, one of which is the boss, which would be the Catoblepus. But I don't know. I also have the Cockatrice, which would make 7. So whatever. In any case, the Cockatrice is kind of classic, and then I would like to do the Abyss Worm or Sandworm, which apparently is also in Zelda, or a variation of it. So I'm gonna go with triangle brush for now, or the texture triangle. For difference? Yeah, triangle brush. I don't have any idea, nothing. And I have a tinnitus right now. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. So first I'm gonna start with some very loose treasure chest. I don't even know if I want it to be a treasure chest, because it might need to be broken. I have to admit, I am not a fan of the Mimic Monster, but someone mentioned it the other day. It might have been you, Joey. Was it you? So someone mentioned it, and I thought, yeah, you know what? It is true that it's a classic monster. So maybe I can add it to the roster. Or to the rooster. Amazon. I don't know. I already have the monster in the jar. You know what I'm talking about? There is a demon that's doing like this in my other packs. So that could serve as a mimic, but it's more like a demon in a pot, which is also some sort of classic. Now I figured there's just a number of ways you can add teeth to a box, and I don't want this to be if I make this kind of monster, I don't want it to be the boring ass normal mimic. I wanted to have something a little different. So we'll see. We'll try to brainstorm. If I'm not happy with the sketches, I will just not use it, and I'll go ahead and do something else. Maybe I'll do the Dragon Bones monster tomorrow. By the way, I'm noticing my son continued his drawing on my other pad. I'm gonna have to show that. I also want to do those animal. I can show what I did actually. Verify. Like the animal transformations into monsters. So these were just copies, obviously, that I made to study. I did this, and they're not traced, they're copied. And then I did a few others, say using. Hey Samuel, hello. Thank you. I'm glad you like the beholder. So just by using some generic poses, I wanted to go ahead and turn these into monsters. Oh, this sucks. This one was not too bad, I guess. Then there was this. Then this one might have been different, though. I would prefer something like the bat wings. This is pretty much nothing. It's just a one-eyed monster. This is okay, I guess. And this is a barbed sort of lizard. And this was not too bad. I was kind of happy with it. So I just went ahead and experimented a little bit. They're not great, but I might do it in one of these days. Did you show? Yes, I showed my son the bee. That's his favorite. I hope you're not hearing my wife drying her hair. Oh, there you go. She goes with it. Okay, I'm liking it this way. The mimic, like a little. Not even with the tongue, maybe. Yes. Anyway, the bees are the bee. The hornet is his favorite among the classic monsters I made. He's like, oh, so cool! It's like Kamen Rider. It's like, yeah. Looks cool, but it's hard to see the details. Yeah, this is obviously not finished. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just, I'm looking for a shape. Are you planning to make a classic chest mimic? Sort of, yes. So, but I don't want it to be just a treasure chest, because that's too cliche. I don't even want to go the Final Fantasy XII route where it doesn't really look like anything. I don't even know what's called mimic. Yeah, he likes insects a lot. Insects and animals in general, like, he's always trying to catch frogs and other critters. To my demise, because he's gonna eat and I don't want him to eat frog goo, obviously. Oh, the animal sketches. Yeah. I just showed them real quick. They were mostly sketches in any case, so I can post them somewhere probably later. Probably. Frog leg suit? No, thank you. I know there are people, French people eat frogs and some others. I am not a frog eater. Sorry. It's just too gross for me. I am easily grossed out by anything, so gooey things. No. No. Escargot. Les escargots. Probably not. Is my wife seriously dancing while she dries her hair? I can hear like thumping. like someone's dance. Jesus. Stomping. Goodness gracious. I saw some cool concept art for potion mimics. Could have... Oh, this reminds me. Man, did I actually draw a mimic accidentally a few months ago? Like last year? I think I did. Let me look it up real quick. When I made the octopus, I think I actually had a mimic concept somewhere. Let's see if my drawing folder loads without too much sweating. It was 2022 6 octopies. Hopefully there's nothing extremely embarrassing here. If there is, I apologize. I will make sure I erase this from existence. Let's see if it works. There you go. No, these are the copies. Wait a second. No, not this thing. Pixel art, starfish. Horse anatomy. I did not have it here. Oh wait, it's in projects, right? It's in my projects. It's in the C monsters folder. Let's see, Kelpie, Leviathan, Octopus. Let's see if I still have them here. These sniffles are gonna get worse. Damn you, summer. Japanese summer. Okay. Let's see if I can find anything here. No, oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, I don't like it though. I don't really like it. Some of these could be like cool variations though, like this one. Or this. This is like a Pisca demon. Look at that. Or this. Yeah, this is just an octopus inside a box, basically. I remember reading a manga where the mimic is the box and the golds and gems are bugs that look like ones. Yuck. I see. How do I want this box to be? Okay, uncanny treasure chest. Let me just, I don't know, scribble and then see if something comes out of it. Probably not. Oh hey, Industrial Media Chase. What's happening? I was kind of brainstorming a possible mimic. Although I'm not sure I want to do an actual mimic. Yeah, I don't know. First, I'm not good at brainstorming like this when I stream. My attention is split. So I will see. I'm not 100% sure that I will add this monster to the classic pack. But, like Joey said the other day, it's a classic monster, so... Could be something... It's like a... Is it like a plant? No. An idea I had was creating a crab creature that uses the treasure chest as a shell. Yeah, I've already done a crab monster. Make a mimic treasury? What do you mean? It could be also like the Final Fantasy X mimic, but that's just, you know, basically pieces of a box or pieces of a chest that are flying around. But I already made see, I could do something like this. By the way, it also reminds me of something else, and I'm not remembering what. Is it from Dragon Quest? No. So where is the mimic? Oh, there it is. It is. Yeah. The Mimic King. And I'd not like to go that route though. So it would be basically like two pieces of the treasure chest. It's very similar, admittedly. The FF9 Mimic is pretty standard, but I like how its arms It has arms that reach out and grab you. That could be an idea. Hey Matthews, hello. If you want to go unconventional, you can make the mimic be like a Venus trap plant with the treasure head. The problem is that I already have like a pot-looking creature. So, I don't know. Samuela says, like the Hobbit Dragon Lair, big place full of treasure, but mimic. Like an odd twist on the house castle mimic. Maybe treasures are what the mimic used to attack. Like pieces of treasure? It could be. I could have treasures here. I wonder though if I could reinvent that monster from Dragon Quest without it being too obvious. Is a living painting considered a mimic? That is a good question. Like, we could start by defining what a mimic is. Conventionally, a mimic has always been like a treasure chest that's basically hunted. It's not a real thing. In Zelda and Breath of the Wild, it's like there is a treasure and then a monster pops up from the bottom. So I guess it can be considered a mimic. But I don't know. I mean, something like this could also be cool. Maybe. Maybe there's an eye in the middle. I don't know. Although I already made an eye monster, so. What I just thought is a teleport station mimic. A little too complicated, maybe. Like small temple or platform in RPG that teleport you. Ruined. That would, yeah, that would make me think about the actual prop first, though. I kind of like the idea of the spirit. It's basically a spirit like the one in Final Fantasy X, but it's got actual pieces of treasure chest here, and maybe you could have like jewels, right? Like or something like this. Maybe floating jewelry here and there. And pendants and whatnot. This is not bad. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Could also have eyes. Maybe, or not. In theory, you also have Dark Soul one, where the chest just releasing long limbs. And there are teeth. Yeah, the limbs idea is pretty cool. Like in FF9, basically. Based on the name, I guess Mimic is basically a monster mimicking objects. Yeah, to lure the prey. Yes. Pretty much. So it can be any object. The point is, I don't have a game, right? If I had a game, I would know what kind of objects can fit in the game. It's kind of hard to retrofit if it's on a classic monster. Like if the treasure chests are pods here, obviously it would have to be a pod. No, I doesn't have to use a treasure chest necessarily. It's fine. Other items there are used to no treasure is just thing people would pick up like satchels. I think there's a satchel monster in Dragon Quest though. What would you pick up? Anything in an RPG. The treasure chest is the first thing. Gems or something. But then it would become like an elemental type of monster, I guess, or something that looks like a rock. Because if you pick up gems or gold, then it's like it's a golem basically. Yeah, Bag of Gold is in Dragon Quest. I feel it's a little more unique to that game. So I don't know. Hey Fiddle, hello. I hope you're having a good Sunday. If mimics are supposed to be inanimate objects, nothing stops a mimic from imitating a corpse. As you alluded, it split and swallows you. That could be. Although it would feel more like an undead to me. Like, maybe I can do it for an undead. Yeah. For this, right now I'm kind of leaning towards this. Yeah, it's not exactly a zombie. It's like a trap corpse. I guess that was the core idea. It could be, I don't know. Let's brainstorm common objects that people pick up in RPGs, JRPGs especially. Obviously treasure chests. Then you have various things you break. But not jars, cannot be a jar. Mineral mimic, like a bunch of crystals. Yeah, that's basically what I was going for this one. Plants would make it too much of a plant. It's basically a demonic plant, like a vase. I already have a vase monster. A shoe? You know what? A shoe would... Okay, how about a cursed... Yeah, a weapon mimic. A toilet, Jesus, no. No, because I do not want to add toilets. Like, okay, it would be something like this. This. There you go. Toilet mimic. With the hands it grabs. Dude, this could be this could be like a troll monster. I want to keep the idea here for some reason. Like, let's see, man. Lamp. A lamp could work. Okay, a lamp. Okay, a lamp. Let me write down. So a lamp could work, but also a shoe would not be a bad idea, or a weapon of some kind, like cursed. Right, a cursed sword could also be. Although that's more of a cursed sword than a mimic, I guess. It's still classic, but... old miner's lamps. That could work. A lamp, yeah, it could be a good idea. Japanese ghost tale, you mean this one? Fiddle? I think it is. Cursed sword is pretty common. I don't know if it can be considered a mimic, though. Lamp mimic seems interesting to me as well. But I wonder if it's not too similar to the other one I have. Let me see, let me search for... I actually did a few lamp designs. A map? A map would be kind of like a piece of paper of some sort. And then... like something like hands coming out of it. Something like... pardon me the crudeness of it, but something like this. Like a cursed map. What's a Dora? A map that betrayed, like a map that... Oh, it's a map that shows you the wrong locations. A map that shows you the wrong locations. This would be actually pretty cool. Dora the Explorer. What's that? A bag of gold. No, a bag of gold is from Dragon Quest already. It lures you to danger. It slowly shapeshifts to twist away. Yeah, I thought maybe a map mimic could be something like it keeps changing every time you look at it. Or it literally lures you to like the lair of the, I don't know, demon mimic king or something. That's a cool idea. I just wonder how it can actually do it, because I'm joking about what, the map? No, I don't know Dora. I'm not joking. Or maybe I know it, but I don't know the name. Dora. Oh my god. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yes, I actually know. I've seen it a few times, and I did not want to know more, so I didn't really know the name. It's an idea. It's difficult to convey in a monster, especially because I don't know, it would be so specific to the mechanics of a game. So the kid, the swiper. Yeah, I get it. I looked it up. Her. I don't know the pet. No, I think as soon as I saw those images around, like I didn't want to investigate. Dora is one big mimic. Scarf. Uh, I like the idea of the toilet. Or a cursed weapon. Or a shield. Hmm. The point is, so if I add weapons, if I make a cursed sword or something, actually make it look like a sword, probably, of some sort. I don't know, whatever. All references to Legend of Zelda are absolutely accidental, coincidental. I don't know. I can make it like a sword of some kind, but I don't know. But the problem is, it's just gonna be a cursed sword in that case. Door mimic, boat, ring, mirror. We're exploring pretty much all the possible objects. Let's remove this. Sword as and shield as a set. Yeah, but I don't want it to look like a ghost, basically. Huh. It's kinda... I want it to have teeth. A house mimic is a little... too much. Ouch. A mimic ring full of teeth. That could be an idea, but I wonder how big it should be then. Because if it's a ring, like, it wouldn't be visible in battle. Big teeth. A cloth turban. A mimic inn. A mimic. Well, you know, Final Fantasy X. Yeah, right. The Hell House from Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if that can be considered a mimic though. Like, imagine that you go into an inn and it's actually a mimic. A chair. I kind of like the idea of shoe or a lamp. Like an oil lamp. But I wonder how it can become... See, because the treasure chest, you have to open it. It's actually pretty clever. Russian spy. Please. A Russian spy bird. I really like the idea of a map. At the same time, I wonder how many people would like to use it. It's a little too specific. So the point of these is that they have to be classic monsters that everyone could use. And I think it might be better to just stick to the conventional. A mimic that you have to wear is always more terrifying. It is. Man, I mean, if I were to make this for an actual game. I wonder though, if I go too specific, if it's not gonna make it less... I might just go with this, you know. Less usable in general. that might hurt a lot. You got a big delay on the laugh? Damn. Yeah, this computer might be dying anytime soon. Horse cart. Man, it can be anything. I don't know. I might just stick with the classic treasure chest because, again, consider this is gonna go in a monster pack, so it will have to be used by people in their RPGs, and most of the people who buy asset packs are not gonna have a specifically designed mimic like that, some map, I guess, right? A Pokeball mimic. It's just for Pokemon. That would be Electrode and Voltorb, unfortunately. This is just a chest. Like, well, what if it was a rail, like a big snake? A train, like Final Fantasy VII, the Doom train. Not Doom train, a spooky train there, a curse train. It gets suplexed. Ghost train. No, it's gotta be, it's a generic monster. See, a train would have to be huge to be usable. How do you open a treasure chest? I mean, it can be any kind of box. Although consider we already have Jack in the Box. It's a sort of, it's not a mimic. It's Jack in the Box, but a mask, that's still like a cursed mask though. Again, the point of a mimic is, I think, yes, it is an object. It's some kind of inanimate object, but I like the idea of that being like a discoverable thing. Like you expect something else. Like why would you? Like once you know it, don't use a curse. Oh, right. In I cannot, like, I cannot even make it too different from an actual box, I guess. What if having more than one treasure chest, but they're all one mimic? Make it a crate to be distinct from the classic. It's just that not all games. I would think most games would have a treasure chest and not crates. And why would you interact with a crate anyway? The point of this monster would be to in the game's mechanics would be that you interact with an object and then it's actually a monster. But it's gotta be something you gotta do recursively. Not recursively, reoccurringly, like you gotta do it several times because it's something that gives you a reward, right? A mimic book? Hey, that's, you know what, like the Dantarian or something like that from Final Fantasy. You know what, that's a cool idea. Like the one from FF9. Dentalian, what was that? I like the book. The book might be cool because you might have to get books in the game because whatever reason. Not as common as treasure chests. We might have both. Why not? But the book is a cool idea. A toilet roll. Tantarian. Yeah, that one. It's getting a little cold, chilly. Where's my jacket? Coffin mimic. You think a vampire or zombie will come out, but it's a mimic. Yeah, but you're still expecting something bad. Really? One of those made of wood plank, like containing food, booze, perhaps ancient artifact. Who would not touch a crate in an unexpected place? Yeah, but they're not as common and as staple as treasure chest. Get a book reading is bad. You know what? So this is a good contender. I want to try to make into a book now. A book, I like the idea of a book. Kind of blends into the map idea. Let's see. So books are fairly common in RPGs. You might have to use them for spells or whatnot. And so maybe this one is just like something like this. I don't know. Even think about some variations of it, but cool idea. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think about it. Cool idea, Joey. Maybe all the pages. They all have like. Maybe one of the pages could be out, and it's like the tongue. It obviously casts a lot of magic because it's like a spell book. The elaborate FF5 has all the book monsters. Really? It does? Knowledge is pay. Imagine flipping the page of the book only to find a pair of eyes on page 77. I can add eyes. I can add the eyes. Very general creatures. Let me see. I like the book idea. FF5 book monster. My wife just came into the room to troll me. Oh, so they are in the book. Okay, I can see. The I is the letter I. I think I've already seen one. It had like bookmark, which was red, and it was the tongue. Oh, that could be also, yeah. You could also have, you know, like hands anyway. Why not? Let me see. This is gonna take some time to design though, I guess. I'm okay with it. If I can't find a good design right now, I will keep the book as an idea and I will use this one. It looks like an evil stapler. This... Come on. An evil stapler. It would be cool though if you could see the page, the covers. Or one cover at least. 1, 2. Let's see. Chew. Goodness gracious! Great balls of fire. Like an origami, the pages are ruined and it rearranges to produce necessary limb. The teeth... Give it paper cuts. Yeah, that could be. HP potion mimic. Tastes like poison. It's way more painful. Yeah, well that could be... that could be like you find potions around. Although it's more common that you find potions in treasure chests. The mimic that can bind itself to something else. We're basically writing a game here, not just making a monster. I like how the chat is basically making a game with mechanics instead of, you know, a lame generic monster that I'm actually doing. I'm like, yes. I don't know what people who will make the actual games will think though. The Mimic Dungeon. Jesus. We're going a little bit overboard for this with this. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of it being open, like completely open, but I wonder if I can. Hay bale. It's common, but you wouldn't interact with it. Like a haystack or something. Or literal bales. Yeah. You probably not interact with them as much. But books are a nice idea because you would definitely do it in any RPG. Or, I mean, not any, but most of them, I guess. And so it kind of looks like a book. And then when you touch it, yeah, I don't really want to include mechanics. That's why the map is a little too specific. Toilet also. Because people, you know, if there is something You gotta give me this. If there's something in common in all JRPGs is that nobody ever uses the toilet. They gotta be this at the end of the game. By the end of the game, they gotta have this huge bladder and like various degrees of constipation. Yeah, I know you could just land on it, but yeah, interacting is better because it creates. We're still assuming that any game will use this kind of mechanic, but it's safe to assume. Usually, when you make something generic, whatever it is, assume people will not have it in their game. When you make any kind of design, it's better not to assume that people will have it. Sleeping bag mimic. If I don't know if you want to do this, you could make the book vertical, and the variations could depend on which page is flipped on. That's too similar to Tandarian from FF9, though, I guess. Man, it could even be... Hold on. The other way. Wait, what did I want to do? Hold on. I forgot. Oh, this would be kind of a fly. This is like flying. Like a flying book. Doesn't even look like a book on the other side. F9 minibus, yeah. What can I do apart from adding teeth? Let's see. If I make the book vertical, I can make the book vertical. And... I mean, it could have two variations or more. Like, I can literally design the pages. Like, one would have a magical symbol, though that's a little... No, I can't do it for a generic monster. See, the problem is if I start adding symbols or something, if they don't fit in the lore of the game, then they will be discarded. So, alright, Samuel, I'll see you later. Or next time. So even if I do it like this, no, actually, when you opened it, yeah, it doesn't have variations, but when you open it, depending on the page you, depending on the damage you deal, it opens a different page and it does something different. That's what I mean. The mimic would have half of a body come from inside the book and have the pages hanging down. That could also be. So something like this. This kind of pose, and then be... So instead of doing this, we would have... something like this. Okay, how about they're just ghostly hands? I was thinking more that one page it has a claw reaching out, another has a mouth. Oh, okay, it's a pretty neat idea. Let's try that. Ooh, new. Maybe it also has teeth like this, why not? Obviously this would have to be made wider. I'm trying to think about the silhouette, obviously at this point. Thunderstorming. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. It was raining like hell here today, man. It's so humid. Like, it's cold, so now I feel hot. Because it's humid, not because it's actually hot. Because I was feeling cold until a second ago. So I said, okay, well, let me wear my jacket. And now I feel hot because it's humid. And I didn't sleep at all last night because my daughter kept yelling. It was just so hot in the night. So, open on one side, you mean... But what if it's like flat? It's like flat on the ground, right? It's doing its thing here. And so there's a cover slightly open. And so, okay, so something like this, I guess. So one variation has a clawed hand or something. Like generic clawed hand for now. And this is like the pages are open like this. And the page might be black or something. And then another, which is basically the same, but this one has a mouth. And maybe, yeah, this page, like you can tell it's actually a page. This is slightly like distorted or something. And it's a mouth. Something like this, Chase, if you're not dead for the thunderstorm. I mean, I could do that. I could still do it in this pose too. Or this. Not exactly. I thought you could keep the arms. And the arms keep the book open. Flipping the page. Pages. But horizontal or vertical? Vertical like you're reading a book? But like you're actually reading it? So basically just normal. Oops. Oops, this is not very cool as a book, but... And so there are hands, like... See? Maybe it's got some sort of spirit. Hey, that's pretty cool. And then you keep one of the pages open, and then this hand is kind of flipping the page, whatever the hand's gonna look like. I don't know. Something like this. And then... I mean, it doesn't even... You might not even need at this point. And here it's got the mouth. Or the teeth. Not too bad. Maybe a valid idea. This is a pretty cool idea, actually. This is a pretty cool idea. Let me brainstorm around that. I kind of like the normal one too, though, like these. Let me see. Book Mimic is winning the competition. I'm gonna keep this in any case because I like it. Even if okay, this one, the tripod, will still become a monster at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be this Mimic or a future Mimic, but so this one doesn't need hands. Well, if this one had more pages, then we would have. with the other hand is like doing this. Yeah, the problem with the hands, like this one is cool. It's fine because it looks like three-dimensional. Or this could be like that. On average, if I don't add anything else, the hands are gonna be a problem with the silhouette of the book. Obviously, if they are like trying to flip the page, because they have to come from the book, unless I add something on the bottom, like here. I kind of like this one though. So I can add one with the teeth, which might be the default one. Then another with, what else? Just another claw reaching out, like this. Or a vortex, or some kind of magic. This could add an interesting mechanic. Or yeah, or some sort of flame, whatever. When it's like doing some magic thing. Yeah, you know what? I like the concept too much to let it go. Because these are just, yeah, it's generic. But Chase's idea, man, he's an idea man. Man, he's an idea man. Okay. Let's iterate over this one. Does the book need to remain intact? Technically, no. Not really. Not really. You can flip the page depending on the battle situation. That's a very cool dynamic, though. It feels very reactive. But also the thing Matthews just mentioned, it would be cool if, you know, it could be also like separate pages floating around, or half of the book on one side, half on the other side, or a cursed scroll. Could also be, if there are scrolls instead of books in the game, could also be that. But it just gives less ideas than a book. A book is, like, mechanics wise, seems a little more interactive to me. So I kind of like the silhouette already. Obviously it's very generic. I'm gonna have to take a photo of my hands probably. I think it could be cool to have the books play in two halves, so the mimic creature with a worm-like body made of pages. That is not a bad idea either. Although it's kind of, it might be a boss type of thing for some kind of library. I might do that later. But for this one, I think I want to stay very simple because it's a minor monster. You know, I've got the sandworm to do for or the cockatrice for the boss. That would be like a boss. Very cool idea for a boss, though. The book just breaks and the pages just fly around. And the cover has the face of the mimic. Man, these are also cool ideas. We could, you know what? With all these ideas, we can make an entire roster of monsters that are just library monsters. Isn't that cool? Like, we're coming out with so many ideas. That's pretty epic. Let's see, what else? How else can I have the hands flipped? Yeah, mimic sets. Let's go. So the thumb is like here, and it's got teeth. This one has teeth. It's got teeth all over. And I don't know, maybe you can have a void inside. It doesn't really need the... So this might be a little more defensive, say for the mouth. And if page is a different body part, the creature could change properties in shapes mid-fight. Yeah, well that's the whole idea of this basically. It changes what happens mid-fight, right? And I think I want to have a loading page. Oh no, I already have it. Sorry. Story. Show. I was unintentionally kind of singing Rule Britannia for some reason. It's completely unrelated to the celebration for King Charles. Charles. King Charles. They used to speak French anyway. So. So let me see. Do I want it to have like a hole in the middle or a tongue of some kind? Yeah, I think I want a tongue of some kind. Though I gotta be careful because I already have a swirly thing on the other side. This could be a bookmark. No, it's not. It's not because of the coronation. Chase. It's completely. I mean, it might be. Maybe in the back of my mind. I don't know exactly why. My mother mentioned it. She was really pissed. She's like, "Oh, they keep doing that, and I'm tired of hearing this news. They're still celebrating." I'm like, "Yeah, seems so." Yeah, how can I make it different? It could be an actual mouse. Then what else can we have? Let me quickly trace the silhouette. We have to go in 5 minutes though. Let's see. I'm gonna trace the outer silhouette, not the one including the semi-transparent area, obviously. I don't know, I think I can rework the hands a little bit. I don't want to... So these are supposed to be quick monsters that do not need so much care and thought. But the ideas proposed are so cool, then I would feel kind of bad screwing this up. Personally. And impersonally. I like the silhouette. What do you guys think? I mean, might need to add some more holes in here. Ooh. This is not a bad silhouette, if you ask me. Not bad at all. Yeah, it kind of looks like some sort of book anyway. If I remove this part though, it kind of breaks, falls apart. Or if I add, see, if I add something that comes out of it, like a bookmark. I could. And then I can remove this. It's a good silhouette if you're emphasizing both the book and the ghostly creature features. Yeah. I mean, it's gotta need some sort of hand to do that, right? So the mimic is still a spirit that's possessing a book, so... This one, I don't know. I don't know about this. Or it could be with a whole stand. Like if you're reading, oh, what's it called? Nah. Although it could be some feature that's like sticking out like this. But yeah, I kind of like the ghostly one. This is not too bad. First, there is this is not good, and this probably needs to curve a little bit inwards like this, and then outwards again. No. Yeah, the ghostly tail, I like the ghostly tail more. It kind of makes it more dynamic. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I added it as soon as I saw the book was like that, because the book itself can stay as a creature, but if I add the arms, it's gonna look too wide compared to how tall it is. So if I take this back here and I remove this, see, and I do this, then, you know, I can do this, obviously. I can do this. It's in my power to do so, but I don't know, it feels kind of weird to me. Unless I move one of the arms somewhere else. Which obviously is gonna make it look weirder. Oh hey! Yo yo! Mr. Hey Buddy Hey! XYZ X Buddy. So good morning, sir. We're trying to figure out a mimic, and we settled on a book because anything else failed. I mean, it could even be something like this. How are you doing, sir? I hope you're having a good Sunday. Although I guess you gotta work. And Sunday just started. This. It could even be, okay, it could be one hand, I guess. It could be one hand. It could be one hand. I kind of like this already, like the basic silhouette. Work and bringing in groceries in the rain. You gotta love it. It looks like it's raining. It's raining pretty much everywhere because it's raining here. It's raining at Chase's place. That's Industrial Media Magic, and at your place too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I also had to go buy. Not groceries today. Actually, I didn't have to go buy things, to be fair. But I had to bring in big bags because we do not have a dryer, and so I had to take the laundry to the coin laundry, and that was pretty miserable. It was raining like hell. Just imagine opening this book, then these arms and teeth grabbing it. Yeah, and also, so okay, listen to this. This was Chase's idea, but basically the hands are in this position, not to open, just to open the book, but to flip the page. And depending on the page you're on, you're gonna have to fight a different thing. So here it's like it's got teeth, so maybe physical attacks or something. Maybe passive, maybe it's like defending. So maybe you get damaged when you attack it. Maybe another page has an arm that's reaching out, so very aggressive. Another has a flame or something like magic that's gonna cast magic. I thought it was a very cool idea. It's offering a little more variety in terms of gameplay, so why not? Again, this is not my idea, but it's really cool. So props to Chase for the cool idea. Yeah, I can't find a better silhouette, honestly. You could have like wings and just one hand. But I kind of like the idea of it having multiple hands. Yeah, that's probably the best silhouette. It's a little simple. Maybe. How about this? Something like this, maybe. I still have that high-powered voice in my head. I can't help it. I do it to my daughter too. Miss Amy, what can I do for you? One-winged mimic, yeah. One-winged mimic. This is not too bad. Not too bad. Although one of the covers is smaller for some reason. This is not too bad. Oh, something like this. You know what these are, right? Those usual infested monster things. I do not dislike this one either. I'm gonna have to think about it overnight because I'm gonna have to go now. I like both. I like both. The top part of the silhouette reminds me of the ribbon bookmarks usually built into religious books in real life. Yes, that is exactly what it is. It is exactly that. It's not a coincidence. So I'm glad you figured it out. Yeah, basically just a tongue. I don't know. Man, I like them both. Oh, snap it, a holy mimic. What's worse than that? Right. Man, what's worse than that? Anyway, okay. I'm gonna choose between these. So the point is, if I use this, then I can add more stuff, like Chase said. If I use this one, maybe a little less. Unless I want to add the arm reaching out like here. But it becomes a little... Or you could have a tail. Like... excuse me. This is it's a very dumb thing for me. This could be a tail. Could be very much better. It could serve the purpose better on this side than the other. Something like this, maybe? Like a tail. Holy a mimic. It flips to a Bible verse and accidentally... You know what? That could be a mechanic of the game. Why not? Why not? A revive. Yeah, I mean, it's completely random. Or, okay, how about this? It only does that if you blind it. If you blind it, it doesn't know what page it's flipped on. And so it can do any kind of thing. Either that or confused. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be super cool. Look, I'm kind of liking this one with the arm floating on top. Attack Revelations where you start... calm down. Wiping the team. Apocalypse. Yeah, apocalypse, basically. Ah, that would be so cool. This makes me want to make a game, though. Chase, you now have to include this mechanic in your game. Sorry. Anyway, I like both. I think I can. I might want to use this one too. We'll see. I'm undecided. I could easily incorporate that idea. I want it now. I want it too. Damn, you guys are too good. When a mimic suddenly becomes the final boss, yeah. Genesis, and the fight starts over to the beginning. Like, come on, we're making a video game. We're basically making game mechanics here. We are better than Square Enix right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are way better than Square Enix, but man, I'm having too much fun doing this. I was not expecting it. It's so fun. Just coming up with ideas. Damn. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to go. But I might just go with this. I don't know. Or both. We'll see. Two variations. Do you like... do you guys like A or B? Even edit A a little bit. Make the arms a little more like the other. I like both. That doesn't help. These could also be physical arms. Why not both? Right? B, says Matthews. What do you think, Chase? You're gonna put it in your game. I know you will, so... Would you rather have A or B? Or a variation of either? Like slight variation of either. Obviously with the things that we talked about. No, that's not needed. A could be a starting pose and B could be after transformation. Could also be that. I do like A because I like the curving tail and the pose fits the idea, in my opinion. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I might even make them physical arms. It seems hard to have different effects in pose. Yeah, maybe. Although I can add things. Okay, we'll see anyway. I might go with A. I like them both. In any case, the bookmark could be here and sticking out somewhere. So I'm gonna have to go. Do you guys want to raid anybody? Is there anyone you want to raid? Anyone you know that's currently online on Twitch that you might want to raid who is not Italian? Obviously. Yeah, I might just go with A. I kind of like A. Might need some further slight adjustments, but yeah, I know. It's because nobody will understand if we do that. So, Jake, you got anybody in your list? Like anybody in your group or something you want to raid? Something JRPG related. Otherwise, we're just gonna go. He's singing. Oh, he's singing? You troll him then. Sorry, Alessandra. Very sorry. Show Dark Rachno. Oh, cool. Yeah, strange though. I thought I was following him. Oh, is it doing it in German? That might be why. He speaks English though, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, let's Dark Rachno. Let's see. Does it work? It doesn't work. Is he live? It's not strange. I thought I was following him. Oh, because I put the exclamation mark. Oops. Yeah, he is. It's in German. Is it okay for everybody?
Life, finds a way.
I don't know. If it's okay for you guys, if it's in German, you can just go say hello to him. I don't know if it's okay for him for us to write in English though there. I don't know. What's Kent Ninja doing? Let me see. He's a New Zealand guy. We rated. He speaks English. Okay. No, I know. He speaks English. I don't know if it's okay for us to go there and write him in English. But I'll assume it is. So let's just. Why didn't? Yeah, again, is in German. Okay. Let's see if this works now. Okay, it's working. Alright, everybody. We're gonna go say hello to Dark Rock now. Thanks, everybody, for joining today. This was an amazing stream. I loved it. And I hope we can turn this thing into an actual monster in the next few days, alright? So you have a good one, and take care. Raid.